Please don't post this elsewhere, aka tiptoe, YouTube. I, 27F, haven't gotten along with my MIL for the better part of my relationship with my partner, 27M. She has said a lot of mean things about me that are honestly just childish and cruel. I won't get into the he said she said stuff. I've become exhausted with her, especially as I've moved into my career, moved town, and am in the process of getting married/buying a house. In the past few years she's taken to outright ignoring me, speaking over me, pretending I don't exist. As a result, I've mentally checked out from trying to make things working with her, and in part so has my partner. Let me make it clear, I support whatever relationship he wants to have with her, but I'm done trying to be her friend. We were at a family dinner party, my partner asked me to come along, recently, where she started asking him about when he's having children. She kept pestering him and asking when she's getting grandbabies and that she wants children around. This has been something she's been harping on a lot about lately, and it's getting on my nerves. My partner asked her to stop several times, but she kept bringing it up. I was sat there silent for a bit, but I think the wine got the best of me, so I kinda snapped. I turned to her and started asking what she wants to know about our private life. What kind of protection we're using, what positions we've tried, what toys we use. I started to list them all. Let's just say I used very inappropriate language for a dinner table, even throwing in a "do you have any pointers for me, or maybe it'd be best if you just came and watched to make sure we're doing it right." At this point she was yelling at me, having a go at my partner for letting me speak to her like that, and crying about how mean I am. We got up, shortly after, and left. My partner thinks I took it a bit far in front of his family, and his aunties have said it was wildly uncalled for and mean. I don't really feel bad for it though, should I? Rita? EDA, I'm infertile. She isn't aware of this, I'd never give her that info to weaponize against me. But just for the people commenting to keep kids away from her, I won't have any to keep away from her, but thank you for the advice. I know your heart's in the right place. My partner has told her several times we won't be having children and to drop it. Since my partner always wanted children, she's assumed that I simply don't want children and am taking that away from him. Update, thank you all for the replies. I appreciate the people giving some reasoning behind ya and yes. I normally go to my friends about these things, but I worry it's maybe a bit of an echo chamber. They're so supportive and might not call me out on my is. I can say I've read most, if not all, the replies, and I still don't feel that bad about what I said. Sorry ya and yes people. Mill has since messaged my partner, I won't put the exact wording. But she has said that she knows I'm the cause of her not having grandchildren and she's disappointed in him for being with me. She also said how grandchildren are a basic right, and even if they are _sloth89's children, she would still find it in her heart to love them and shape them into good people. My partner blocked her after that. I know a few people suggested I just tell her I'm infertile, but the way she weaponized information is honestly terrifying. Some other people said that my partner should say he is infertile, and I think that's a valid option, but for now he wants no contact. Some people have suggested adoption. Thank you, I know it's coming from a good place, I just want to wait a while before considering children. I don't want to bring in a child that will likely have considerable trauma themselves into a house where I haven't fully healed. It's not fair on them. I'd also never want them to think they're filling a void just because we couldn't have children naturally. That's a heavy burden to place on a tiny person. I also think I'd like to do some pre-adoption therapy, if that's a thing, lol, for a year or maybe even some classes to better educate myself on how best to adopt and raise an adopted child. I'm not about continuing any cycles of abuse here. Also, if we do adopt, Mill won't meet them. I'd hate for her to say anything nasty or hurtful because they aren't blood related. Thanks everyone.